Hello everyone, and welcome to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Hazard, great vision. Vieira calmly anticipates. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Roberto Carlos, there he goes, motoring forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi tries to play it through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rice is wide and looking to get onto this. Bellingham supplying the width on this right-hand side. Arsenal, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. And he opts to go forward. Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Ah, such a clever touch. And this is Hullet. Roberto Carlos finding himself in... Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Rice, passes coming off in quick succession here. No, that's been intercepted. Spread it left. Now it's Hullet. Distributed tidily. And it's Lam. In towards the back stick. Oh, well played. There's a sharp little ball here. No way through there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pull it. Can he get on the end of this?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pull it. Bellingham. And it's Vieira. Now it's Bellingham. Shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos delivers. Neuer claims it without any fuss. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Knocks it into space. Space for him to turn and look. Has a look up and delivers. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Over to the right flank. And it's Lahm. He's shifting through the gears here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hazard. Vieira.
There will be 1 minute.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vieira. And that is a little undercooked. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Arsenal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Arsenal looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So, into the second half. Vieira. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? That's been cut out, well played. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. That has been slung wide. Drills one in. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And now he has 2. Arsenal find a position of real strength now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. Marcelo. And here's Hullet. Hazard. He's got away. Can he finish? Oh, what has happened here? Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Messi, can he finish? And again! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's found a way through. Quick look, then plays it in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Rice has a look and plays it forward. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Marcelo. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham powering forward here. Hullet. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Oh, good read. Rice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now this could be a chance. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that is well cleared. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's intervened well there. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Thuram getting this one clear. Bellingham. Lahm, who does have an assist to his name. Hazard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the shot! Lahm spread it left. And he was quick to react. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, showing good feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good ball! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 5, Jude Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 23, Juan Sebastian Veron.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
This is a staff announcement. Could a member of staff report to the information desk? Thank you. Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Roberto Carlos. Clarence Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things, and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further, he's a serial winner on the European scene. In fact, it's that pedigree which I see as his greatest quality. He knows exactly what it takes to be a match winner, and he'll go about doing exactly that.
And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? And this is Ronaldo. And it's Lam. Oh, that's neat. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. And that is out of play. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They want to be quick this time, surely! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Japan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
This is the time you need that pace.
This is a promising build-up. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Cafu cuts out the pass. That pass has been well intercepted. It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hullet. Ambitious ball here. Can he get on the end of it? Can he finish? It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And no mistake. 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hullet plays it short. Foot in. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's found space here. That is good strength. Aimed at the far side, punched away. Vieira. Wriggles his way through. The referee's awarded a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Roberto Carlos having a look. Oh, off the bar! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and this is Ronaldo. And it's Seedorf. Cafu, very nicely done. Cross from Cafu. There's the header! And yes, it's there! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Well, all I can say is that he did.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Arsenal palpably stronger, better, superior. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Oh, he's been flattened there. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Just eases him off the ball. Seedorf, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bullet, renowned for his long-range shooting.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bullet. That's going right the way across. And that is the end of the first half.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Arsenal up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And this is Ronaldo. Lahm. Rice conjures time and space where few can. And he was quick to react. Aimed beyond the defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cafu. Ball swung in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Looking to play him in. Seedorf driving forwards. They've won a corner. Japan have their second corner now. And he's gone looking for safety. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Great vision. Ronaldo picks it up out wide. Throw in. Cristiano Ronaldo needing to deal with defending that's more up. Gets his head on it! He's got a goal! untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
So we have movement on both
Ronaldo.
benches.
Coming on to
This
replace
is a
him is
gloriously
number
greedy
18,
performance.
Didier Drogba.
He's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Space for him to turn and look. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. He's got away. This might spell danger. And it's Rice. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, he's not happy with that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Seedorf. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Rice gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Number 6.
Hazard, that's good play.
Number 7. Roberto Carlos.
Looking for the run. He's onside.
Number 10. Erling Haaland.
Eze, who can
Number
single-handedly make a
Juan
difference.
Sebastian Veron.
That
Number
has
17.
ended up in no man's land.
Lothar Matthäus. Number 20. Eberechi Eze.
Played over towards the opposite flank. That's been cut out, well played. Haaland. Looking for options for movement. Matthäus.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Haaland. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of shoots! Oh, denied at the last.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And a header! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of the...
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Hello and welcome one and all. The
match.
atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Oh, what has happened here? In towards the back, and another try! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Knocks it into space. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Bellingham. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Beckham. Gullit. And here's Bellingham. Beckham looking for the far post. And that should get the job done. Marcelo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Seedorf. It's a sweeping cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro. Over to the other side. Thuram. Vieira. It's Bellingham. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Can he get it through? Lovely ball and a real chance now. Cannavaro going vertical. Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. 30 minutes gone. Luis Suarez. He's got away. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pass somewhat off target. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And the finish! Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pullet with the slide tackle there. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Half-time getting close now. Pullet. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Roberto Carlos! Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And he is deftly away.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made no...
Tries one from range! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. Now it's Pullet. And for the first half, that is that.
This is a public
It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Luis Suarez. Beckham gets across to intercept that. Vieira shows great strength. Tries to pass it through. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pullet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he latch on to this? Roberto Carlos. Lovely bit of skill. Bellingham. And that is headed for the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cristiano Ronaldo! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Jude Bellingham.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Drogba. Pullet.
Didier Drogba. Number 41.
Pullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's a good ball out wide. That's going across goal. Oh, good climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Ibrahimovic being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And it's Vieira. And they're quick to get it back. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cannavaro. And that is a little undercooked. Driving on and making good progress. That's been cut out, well played. And here's the chance to counter. Rice charging forward, the ball at his feet. Roberto Carlos. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 13.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 6, Ruud Gullit.
Oh, great leap!
Number 19.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Number 10,
Corner
Erling
number
Haaland.
2 then.
Number 23, Juan Sebastian Pero. Number 16,
Tries to get it clear.
Philip Lahm.
Good read, needed to be. Japan have the chance to go the other way. That pass surprised everyone. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Vieira. That's a sharp pass. Bale. Could move up a gear here. He won't be happy with that one. Cannavaro. It's a searching pass. Big chance! And that was very necessary. Now he's got space here. It's a promising position. Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lahm, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Drogba. Drogba has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Very little time to... Roberto Carlos! It's hit the upright. Decent hit from there.
Oh, and the keeper didn't have that covered, you know. He can start breathing again now, I think.
Maron. Now he's off and running. Well, oh no, what has happened here? Vieira. It's not an especially good pass, that.
There will be 3 minutes
And the number on the board is 3. Spread it left. Roberto Carlos. Hangs one in. He's had it taken off him. Now, can they get him away? Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. They'll have to settle for that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, that is one way to stop him. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Ibrahimovic proves too strong. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. Vieira. And here's Hazard. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, they can break here. That ball looks a good one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's being shifted off it. Nicely shaped ball. Marcelo is in a really good position out wide.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Looks to the other side. Hazard cuts it out.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, great leap! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Veron is always looking to break lines. And he's forced to go back. Cafu gets across to intercept that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Ibrahimovic. For Veron, played into space. Neatly clipped into space. Cafu. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. Veron. Ibrahimovic. And that's a throw-in. Desai. Vieira. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Veron. And this is Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Arsenal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And here's Eto'o. Ibrahimovic. Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vieira really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's been hooked away. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now, can they get him away? Now, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Chance here to counter. Vieira, who's set up one goal so far. Nicely aimed pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space. That has been cut short.
There will be 1 minute.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Azar. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Arsenal coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Arsenal can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Cafu gets into a good position. Roberto Carlos. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No way through. Azar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cafu. Cafu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Has a look and plays it forward. Vieira. Hazard. And here's Eto'o. Still just a single goal between the sides. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. Ferdinand makes the interception. Baron.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Eto'o.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Beckham. He has found the way through. In towards the back stick. Vieira gets it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And this is Hullet, showing good feet. Cristiano Ronaldo being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's found the way through. And here's Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Japan restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a sweeping cross. Gabriel tries to clear. Hullet ploughing through the middle. Hullet! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Ruud Gullit! Substitution for Arsenal, number 23, Juan Sebastian Veron. Coming on the field is number 5, Jude Bellingham.
So we have movement on both benches. Arsenal with the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. Japan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Bellingham. Oh, it's a great ball here. Looking to play him in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's a key interception. He's played it back. And here's Drogba. Mateus. It's Drogba! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Pings it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ibrahimovic. Luis Suarez. Looking for the run. And this is Ribéry. Ribéry crosses it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Two added minutes have been indicated.
Suarez charging forward, the ball at his feet. Time added on will be 2. And he shoots! And it's in! We thought they were done, but never say never. That's at the end. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. The great Samuel Eto'o, Jim, one of Africa's all-time greats.
Easily amongst the best ever, Peter. Powerful, prolific, pure class. There wasn't a defender in Europe who didn't fear this guy.
Oh, easy pickings there. Eto'o. And here's Messi. Messi. And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous.
Shapes to shoot! And a chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's good running with the ball, and that could set him on his way. Cafu, there's the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. There's a sharp little ball here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. I was just lacking in accuracy. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Vieira charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cafu is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Beckham has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Has a look up and delivers.
This is the time you need that pace.
Marcelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Desai. And he goes cross-field. He's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Vieira. Oh, that's neat. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vieira. Thuram. Vieira. Now Seedorf. Messi. And it's Seedorf. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's been caught on it here! Seedorf. And it's Vieira. That has not gone well. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, such a clever touch. And smartly reclaimed. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Marcelo in Ake. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And he decides to cross it. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Arsenal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Vieira. Seedorf. Eto'o looking to receive it in space. Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vieira. That's going across goal. Defending of the desperate variety. And we have our very first corner. Oh, great leap! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Seedorf. Played into space. Messi wants to run onto this. Bellingham. And there's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. Gets his head on it! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping...
And Pullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pullet, shot a goal! And that's a good finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the...
Shot, surely! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And again. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
Corner number 2 then.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 13.
Cleared without hesitation.
Number 5. Jude Bellingham. Number 6.
Arsenal are looking to go
number
forward
19,
now.
David Beckham. Coming on the field. Number 18.
And this is Hazard.
Didier Drogba.
Oh, some astute defending
number
there.
15.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Number 41.
Cafu spots it and intercepts. That pass isn't the best. That's been slipped through. Suarez finding himself in space. Seedorf. Chance for a shot! Goal! Japan! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down.
Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Japan have reclaimed it. Threads one in. Mateus, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Drogba. Cafu. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. Tries a measured ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's there to hit it! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Well played. Important challenge, that. Rice. Can he get it through? The final 5 minutes. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cafu.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Hullet. Cafu.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chance! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile.
Hello everyone, and
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kvaratskhelia goes short. He is just caressing the ball. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Marcelo receives it in a wide position. Elects to cross. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, this is a great position. Shot at goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Kvaratskhelia plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space. Here's the return pass. Cafu. Roberto Carlos making good progress. Now, can they get him away? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the cross comes in. He's rising! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
Goes for the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Cristiano Ronaldo really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. No goals as yet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Lam is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. It's a promising... Struck first time! Thuram with the clearance. Goes for a shot! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's being shifted off it. Vieira. Lahm. Now it's Hullet. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a good foray he's making. And this is Eto'o. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He is shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Has to go back here. Cafu finding himself in space. That has been knocked clear. Marcelo got a long way forward to join the attack. No, that's been intercepted. Cafu. Ball is over the line. Oh, this looks sharp.
Japan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Mateus. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, sweet feet. Thuram deals with that comfort. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Arsenal go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nesta. Oh, can he get onto this? He's had it taken off him. Lahm. And it's Lahm. And it's Ibrahimovic. Desai kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Seedorf. Oh, that's clever. Showing good feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good-looking ball. Ibrahimovic. Shoots! The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cafu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Corner number 3 coming
number
up.
10, Erling Haaland. Number 41, Declan Rice.
Hullet with the short one. In with the challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. This looks promising. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mateus. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but...
And the shot! Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nicely weighted ball. So much time and space here. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Ibrahimovic looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Defending was strong and firm. Haaland has got himself a free kick. He leaps for it! And he couldn't finish.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And no, that was never going to make it. Haaland. Haaland charging forward, the ball at his feet. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. Nesta produces the perfect tackle there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Rice. Now it's Haaland. Bullet. And it's Vieira. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Can he finish? Oh, and again! Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There they go, hunting in packs. Not the most accurate pass.
Arsenal really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Desai. That's Vieira. Seedorf. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Desai. Ribéry crosses.
2 added minutes have
That's
been
earned
indicated.
a reprieve for the time being. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. That ball looks a good one. And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable.
Hello everyone, and
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling.
Japan definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
This is a promising build-up. Haaland. Quality ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a throw. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest, because his biggest contributions always seem to come at the other end of the pitch. He's great at controlling the ball when under pressure, and...
Big chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So, a breakthrough already. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Chance! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
That has not gone well. And this is Luis Suarez. And that should get the job done. Chance, surely! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Luis Suarez. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Haaland. Luis Suarez. Suarez is flagged offside. No outsmarting him this time.
Rice, if they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Luis Suarez. That's good play. It's Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's forced to go back. Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos. Lam. Marcelo does well not to be outdone there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ibrahimovic! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Japan have the chance to go the other way. Nesta. And it's Luis Suarez. Tries to play it through. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's another good win of the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Luis Suarez. Thuram. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Lam. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. And he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. This looks promising. Bullet, who is rarely short on confidence.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
And it's Vieira. Can he get it through? Showing good feet. Rice. Rice. He's having a shot!
Well, he's...
And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So off we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they...
And a chance! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A case now of complete control. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And this is Luis Suarez. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Threads one in. Neatly clipped into space. Time and again they are repelled. Not where it came from. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nice interception, well timed. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Marcelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Japan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Rice running with the ball. And here's Haaland. Closing in on goal. Can he finish? And it's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And the shot! Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And that little bit of skill has got him away. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that was vital. Pull it. Lahm. Now it's Bellingham. Spread it left. Now here's the delivery. Gabriel attempts a clearance. Now that's well seen too. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And here's Bellingham. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that has faded wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 13, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Number 6, Ruud Gullit.
And he is dashing away.
Jude Bellingham.
Takes a shot. Ronaldinho! Has there ever been the like? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
After 76 minutes in.
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Japan are having a ball here.